don't you forget about me. Don't. Whoa, wait a second. Where am I? I'm on TV, aren't I? Well, hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. Hey, Professor Krupke. You said I'd never amount to anything, but look at me now. I'm on TV!
Will you get off the stage?
Oh, sensing some hostility here. Wait a second. I know what show this is. It's the Late, Late, Late Show! Woo!
Previously on The Real Housewives of Lancaster County.
My name is Martha, and I'm married to the town farmer, Jacob Yoder. Most of the town people know me because I practically run this town. As those heathens would say, I'm the head bitch in charge. He recently married the town imbecile Ruth. I don't know what he was thinking marrying that ditz. Why couldn't he just buy a new carriage like most men do?
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Hi, my name is Ruth, and I am 16 years old, and I'm married to Farmer Jacob. He may be old, but he's the sweetest man I've ever met. For our third outing together, he gave me this homemade jam he named after me. Ruth Berry Jam. Martha has been really kind and helpful too. Just the other day, she gave me a facial. What did you say was in this again?
Oh, just some local herbs, fresh mud, oats, and a bit of chocolate and honey. Oh, and a secret family ingredient. It's edible too. It's all organic, as the English call it.
It tastes weird, and it kind of stinks.
Stinks? What do you mean it stinks? This recipe has been in my family for years, and the Yoder women have the best skin in all of Lancaster County.
I didn't mean to offend her. It just smelled really weird. Now that I think of it, Martha does have really nice skin.
Hi, I'm Miriam, and my husband is Father Abraham. Being married to the town priest does have its perks. My bonnet is full of town secrets.
No, I can't believe it.
I'm telling you, it's true. Mrs. Appletree finds comfort with other men. And not only that, she prefers them to be of the sheep species.
Miriam thinks she knows all the best and most important secrets in town, but I've got her beat on one. I have been fooling around with Father Abraham for the past few months. He's such a gentleman.
Hi, sweetie.
Oh, my, would you look at the time? I must be off to prepare dinner.
But it's 11 in the morning.
Oh, you know how those men eat. It takes me 2 days to prepare his favorite meal sometimes.
I have to go churn butter down by the church. Bye.
So today, Miriam invited me and Martha to her house for some candle making. She seems so nice, just like Martha. I think it'll be a great time.
I thought this candle-making party would be the best way for me to get to know Ruth. From the things Martha and Abraham have told me, she's a complete idiot. I'm so glad we could all get together and do this. Warmest welcome to the newest wife, young Ruth.
Thank you, Miriam. It means the earth to me.
The world, Ruth. The saying is, it means the world.
So, if everyone wants to get started, we have some Wonder Bar candles to make. My heavenly Father, have you seen these kids celebrating their Rumspringa? I hear it's like that devilish show. What's it called? Girls Gone Wild.
Oh, I remember my Rumspringa like it was last year. So much fun it was.
It was last year, child. Or did you fall or something and forget?
Now that you mention it, I did fall off my horse the other day. The saddle seemed to have been loosened for some reason. Huh, oops.
These girls just get crazier and crazier each year. No morals whatsoever. Thank heavens my young Sarah hasn't been indecent.
I think Jacob said he saw her running through the fields as naked as a pig.
Well, she has been becoming a bit of a harlot lately.
I believe Jacob called her the devil of a child.
How dare he? You better keep your husband in line.
My husband is only speaking the truth. And what about yours? He isn't the saint you believe him to be.
Ladies, please, calm down.
Shut that hole in your dumb head, Ruth.
How dare you say these things in my home? First you say my daughter is a harlot, then you say my husband is promiscuous. What's next?
Well, if you really want to know, you have been blown up to the size of the schoolhouse these past few weeks. Eat an apple once in a while, you fat cow.
I'm gonna have to call you back.
Martha literally doesn't know what's coming for her. She better watch her back.
To be continued on The Real Housewives of Lancaster County. Welcome back to After Happily Ever After, the after show. Thank you for tuning in. Now let's reintroduce our couples to hear their sides of the story. First we have Jasmine, then we have Beast, and lastly Belle.
Thank you for having us, Dr. Singh.
Glad to have you. Now, everyone's going crazy over tonight's episode. Twitter is blowing up. Jasmine, let's start with you.
Yes, well, as you know, Aladdin has been acting like a street urchin again. I hate to say it, but my father was right.
How so?
He spends all his time with that damn monkey. If it weren't for that godforsaken lamp and that stupid genie, I would still be living in the palace, and I wouldn't be shaking my ass for a few gold coins.
What? Jasmine, your body is as sacred as your palace, and you're selling it? I would never dream of disgracing my papa like that.
Excuse me? I don't go around saying your husband is a barbarian smacking you around. I'd rather be a lady of the night any day than be the weak-ass bookworm, peasant child, daddy's little pawn, beast-loving tramp that you are. Please, don't come for me unless I call for you.
Oh, hey, whoa, easy. You're better than that, Belle. She's obviously having a hard time adjusting to the fact that her husband is away. Just brush it off, babe.
You would know, wouldn't you, Beast?
What are you insinuating, Jasmine?
Aladdin and I are good friends. It's very upsetting to see him go down this path. He's an incredibly smart, resourceful guy that came from nothing, and I truly admire him for that.
You only admire him because of your secret.
What secret? Beast, tell me, what is she talking about?
You know the problems we've been having. You don't communicate. You're always caught up reading those damn romance novels with Gaston's face on the cover.
You mean the problems you've been having? You think I don't know what Mrs. Potts does for you every night?
Well, that sound means we have a caller. Let's see who it is.
Hello, it's me, Mrs. Potts.
Are we really doing this right now?
Yes, we are.
Look, the only reason why I've subjected myself to this form of humiliation was to show my fans a softer side of me. It was all for my fans. Doc, you let me down. And most importantly, you let my fans down. That's unacceptable.
Let the teapot speak, please. This is what I live for.
Mrs. Potts, please inform us of what you do for the Beast every night.
Oh, me? I fix him his juice, as the young people like to call it.
Yes, but please, tell the peasants at home what the juice really is.
Well, out of all the books I've read, I've never read anything as crazy as this.
Oh, sweet honey child, you wouldn't know because you're always reading those books when you should be attending to your man.
And the plot thickens.
Will you shut up? You woman of easy virtue.
Oh, please. You don't even know how to shade someone correctly. Bet you didn't read a book about that, huh? You're a joke, Belle. A whole new world is laughing at you, boo.
Ladies, please.
This has nothing to do with you, Jasmine. Please.
How do you think your werewolf barbarian man got this special juice, huh?
All right, ladies, let's check in with Twitter. We ran a poll asking the viewers at home how they think Beast gets his special juice. 41% say that Jasmine gave it to him, 17% say that Mrs. Potts gave it to him, and 42% think that Belle's an idiot.
Belle's not the idiot here. I am.
Are you sure? I could have sworn I saw Belle's stupid face next to that word in the dictionary.
Jasmine, don't go there!
Take a deep breath, honey. Count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's not working!
Oh, are you getting angry, Beast? Do you need your steroids to make you feel better? Are you feeling misunderstood right now?
Jasmine, please. You don't know what you're doing. You won't like him when he's angry.
Oh, I'm sorry. It must be hell trying to cover up those love bites he gives you, huh?
You slimy little peasant. We were friends, and then you had to go screw it all up when you went behind my back to feed into his demons. I was there for you when Aladdin got put into the dungeon. I was your only friend. You female dog.
Is that the best you could do? Female dog? Come on, Belle. I've seen a boo, a damn monkey, stand up for himself way better than you ever could.
Jasmine, I don't care. All I know is that from here on out, you'd better keep me and my husband's name out of your filthy mouth. I wish Cinderella and Prince Charming had signed off to do the show, because she'd lend me her glass slipper to shove so far up your...
Ladies, hey. Oh, before I get a black eye and several broken bones, we should end the show on a high note, huh?
Hello? Hello? Is anyone there?
Hey, babe.
Where's the pizza?
It's always about the pizza with you.
Well, if there was a pizza in front of me, I wouldn't be complaining, brah.
Ew, I hate that word. I'm your girlfriend, and my bra is on my boobs, honey.
Believe me, I'm aware.
Hey, babe, those kids are fighting over there.
Just let them fight it out, babe. They'll get tired eventually.
Derek, you need to do something. You're the lifeguard.
Since when am I a lifeguard?
Why do you think you're sitting in that chair?
Because I'm like the guy who sits on the beach and my father knows that. So he pays me for it. He said, son, life is about more than breaking legs and taking names. The world is your oyster. So I started chilling on the beach. Haven't found an oyster yet, but there is a lot of weed, waves, and you, Mercedes.
Oh, Derek, you're so sweet and poetic.
But where's the pizza?
Hey, Derek! I think someone is drowning.
Clearly they're faking it for attention.
Oh, Derek, you're so smart. I thought that man was suffering from asphyxia and needed mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
Honey, I thought we talked about this. No nerd speak in front of the ocean. Oysters, babe. Oysters.
No, Derek! I'm pretty sure that guy is drowning.
Tell you what, go check on him, and you can sit in my chair for 5 whole minutes.
Really, Derek?
No!
Hey, I got someone's pizza here.
Hey, my man Rice!
That's me, Rice, the best pizza dude in town.
Most dev!
That'll be 120D, bruh.
120D? Since when is my pizza like $100 plus $20?
It's made with a lot of love from Mexico, my man.
It's all about beach love now, my man.
I can't believe you're a lifeguard, my man.
I'm a lifeguard? Welcome back to Fish Tank, where some of America's most innovative entrepreneurs get the chance to make their dreams a reality. Before the break, we heard from two hopeful inventors who, although they tried their best, failed to impress the judges. Rachel McCormick, a dog sitter from Ohio, introduced us to her pet sweep.
Why spend all day cleaning the house by yourself when the pet sweep lets your furry friends give a helping hand, and you'll be out the door and to the dog park in no time?
This is the stupidest idea I've ever heard of. Hire a cleaning lady. I'm out.
And I'm allergic to dogs. I'm out.
He's out too.
And Sarah Longwood, a chef from Baltimore, didn't have the best luck with her meal replacement gum either. Next in the tank will be 24-year-old Jerry Walsh, a student from Long Island, New York, with an idea that will revolutionize the way people look at noodles all around the world. Hopefully, Jerry has better luck than our past two inventors. Good evening, Guppies. Now, I want you to imagine this. You just got back from a long day's worth of classes. You decide to cook yourself a bowl of ramen noodles. So you sit down to dig in, but ouch! That's way too hot. If only you had the ability to eat food straight out of the oven without burning your tongue. Sure, most average Joes would say, oh, just let it sit for a while or blow on it. And in the olden days, I'd say, yeah, sure, why not? But now, no more. May I introduce to you the noodle fan. As you can see here, the noodle fan clips to any eating utensil: forks, spoons, knives, chopsticks. Just clip it on, flick the switch, and it blows on your food for you. Now, I'm asking for $2 million for a 20% share in the profits.
Exactly how much does this noodle fan sell for?
$12, ma'am.
You mean to tell me that you tied a desk fan to a fork and are selling it to people for $12?
Jerry. Come here, Jerry. Come here, Jerry.
Okay.
Come here. Come a little closer. This is the most incredible invention I've ever seen. I mean, I didn't come up with it.
What did you just say?
I said it's great! Do you know how many times I burn this tongue on noodles that don't cool quickly? I mean, he's not wrong. Nothing tastes good with a burnt tongue. Nothing!
You're all losing it. No one in their right mind would pay $12 for a fork with a fan attached to it. I'm out.
Oh, wait. What if I sold it for $10 instead of $12?
You're not seriously considering this, are you? Nobody needs a noodle fan. Just wait for the damn noodles to call off.
Jerry, clearly ignore Barbara. You know, she has never eaten ramen noodles before. I love your product. I do think, though, that $2 million is a tad steep for 20%. I can give you $1.5 million for 40%.
Oh, 40%? I can give you $1.5 million for 35%.
I'll give you 1.5 for 32.
I'll give you 1.5 for 30.
29.
28.
27.
26.
25.
Oh, God! It's mine!
I said this tongue so many times.
Hands off me, Barbara! No,
Look on the burn marks! Barbara, shut up!
Now, God,
Get your paws off me,
you
dirty,
you stupid idiot!
It's
Jerry, I'm going to I want that noodle! I want that noodle!
Shut up, Barbara! My tongue hurts!
Hey!
The briefcase!
That concludes this week's episode of Fish Tank. Stay tuned for a sneak peek at next week's episode. Thank you, everyone. Once again, my name is Ken Adams. I'm so happy to be back here with Adriana, Danielle, Gunther, and Liz. Tune in next week for another great episode of The Late, Late, Late Show. Until late, late, later, thank you and good night. Thank you, everyone. Once again, my name is Ken Adams. I'm so happy to be back here with Adriana, Danielle, Gunther, and Liz. Tune in next week for another great episode of The Late, Late, Late Show. Until late, late, later, thank you and good night!